Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your weekly reading, big week ahead, eclipse ahead, new moon in Aries, second new moon for the month at 29 degrees of Aries. This is a total solar eclipse. As you know, eclipses can bring change, reset, doesn't have to actually happen at that time of the new moon, but it can activate this happening. It's unexpected. So we could be feeling this 6 months before, 6 months afterwards, but we do have the 10 of Shells, blessings and well-being coming through, and 9 of Feathers, perspective and self-empowerment. Interesting. Because it's like you need to really honor what makes you happy and the space you need at this moment for your happiness. Otherwise, it could be a little bit prickly like this little hedgehog going, yep, I've got my prickles up. I need my space. Thank you very much. And then I'm going to be happy. So I do feel like that's something that's going to be really important in honoring how you're feeling about something and the space or the boundaries that you need around that. Otherwise, you could really notice that you're getting irritable with something or someone. And so, yeah. It's kind of like an empowering energy to come through. Mars is in your sign at the moment, Cancer, so it's probably working with that as well, wanting to have like a little bit of potentially space around you to work out what is making you happy. But yeah, absolutely, like the blessings and well-being are there for you to enjoy and to come in for you. And it really is about just where's your mind at around it? What's your perspective or your perception of it? And to step into an empowered energy with it. So let's see what else is coming through for you, Cancer. We've got the 7 of Wands. So the other thing that's happening is we're moving into Taurus season. And then, you know, as soon as we move into Taurus season, we have a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Taurus that starts. So we're moving into Mercury retrograde land, which 7s always represent evaluation, reevaluation, and all those Mercury retrograde kind of energies, reworking, revisiting, revising, going back over things. So the 7 of Wands is saying that you might have to fight for this. You might have to fight for your happiness, your well-being, for your blessings. You might have to fight for your space or set up an appropriate boundary in some way, shape or form with that 7 of Wands. So that's something, or evaluate, at least reevaluate that. What else do we have? The Page of Cups. Okay, this is beautiful. So this is the story of Narcissus. These are the Greek myths, these cards, and how he'd never truly seen himself until one day he came across a clear pond or a pool, a body of water, lake, whatever you want to call it, and saw his own reflection and went, oh my gosh, I'm beautiful. I'm really beautiful. So it's almost like I keep getting this sense of wanting to create space and defend a space so that you can have these moments. You're going to be happier almost on your own, or you have to be really particular about who you invite into your space here, because it's all about your emotional well-being with the shells. And the Page of Cups is like, you know, I just want to see what's being reflected back to me at this moment in time. It could be to do with self-love as well with the Page of Cups. So there could have been some kind of struggle or battle with that, but the 7 of Wands is a reevaluation of what it is that you're seeing here. So there could be some interesting shifts of perception that are coming in with this. So let's see what else. We have the 3 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Interesting, a lot of cups. So could be a very emotional week for you, Cancer. 3 of Cups, this is a beautiful energy of celebration. This is when Eros and Psyche come together, and there's a sense of two souls coming together and celebrating a union of some sort or a connection of some sort, which is really nice. But it very quickly goes into the 4 of Cups, where it's like this questioning of, is this right? Does this feel right? Is there something wrong with this? So there's this kind of almost like roller coaster ride of emotions. This could be, with the 7 of Wands at the start, this could be going over old emotional energy, old emotional ground, old relationship ground, old relationships, things like that. Because we're kind of going on, you know, we got together and then there's this questioning of what's right, what's being reflected back to me. It could be this whole reevaluation thing of your emotional needs that's coming through. So I feel like there's too much than that in there, Kat. So we just want one more card or 2 more cards, one more message coming through for Cancer around this. So one more message. I feel like this is right. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So I want to turn it upside down. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands reversed, if I can say it, is saying, I don't want that. I don't want it. So it's very much an evaluation of what do you want, what sparks your desire, what sparks your passion, what makes you happy. And you're going through kind of like this story inside your mind, or well, inside how you're feeling, a story of your emotions here, and really kind of the prickly perspective, self-empowerment of being this little beautiful, you can swing between this little hedgehog here that's kind of, I need my space, otherwise I'll have my prickles up. And then, or just blessings and well-being. Now that I've got my space, I'm so much happier, or created that boundary, I'm so much happier. So it really feels like we have here the Queen of Pentacles as the final message that's coming through here, because she's gone through this evaluation process of the Seven of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So she's gone through this process here of what do I really want, perhaps looking at new options here, gone through the whole emotional story of, what's my emotional reality and all that sort of stuff. And then it's very much this sense of it lands inside. It's very much a grounded energy of what do you want to nurture. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is the Taurus Queen. So here comes the beautiful Taurus energy, which is very compatible with the water energy. So the earth and water go really well and nicely together. You might notice a real change of the tone, a change of pace with that, with the shift in the energies. And the Queen of Pentacles is very sensual and physical in this. She's very much related to the sacral chakra. So your connection to other people, your connection to the earth, your connection to the creativity. She is the Earth Queen, the Taurus Queen. And it's like looking at the food that you're eating, the things that you're consuming, your relationship to your body, the messages that are coming in from your body, and wanting to keep it pretty simple. Listen to those messages. What's your body telling you about who you want in your space and who you don't want in the space, what you want and what you do want and what you don't want. So I feel like that's really, really important with this Queen of Pentacles. She wants to nurture stability and abundance in her world. And it's very much, this sense of blessing and well-being that's coming through here. So I really feel like it's an empowered energy, but it's about being very discerning. So let's pull a message from your inner child, Cancer, and see what is coming through. Message from inner child for Cancer. What is the message for inner child? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Wow. Got to pick this one up that fell on the floor. But yeah, okay. This inner child energy of the Tower is making the rounds with the cards actually this week. The Tower represents eclipses. It's like activated change. Inner child saying, I'm ready to change. There's something that you've outgrown. It's like, unexpected change that could come through, but the inner child's ready for change. The Tower is an eclipse-like energy. But we've got Mother of Cups. My goodness, this is the card of Cancer, the Queen of Cups. How beautiful is that? There's the mother, and then we've got the inner child that's coming in, and it's about nurturing your inner child, loving your inner child, giving yourself the love and nurturing that you need, honoring your emotional needs, and listening to what that inner child is saying. Where is it ready for change? So yeah, where is it ready to kind of say, this is something I really, really do desire and really, really do want? So some really, really beautiful, empowered energies. And yeah, this is lovely. This is beautiful energy coming through with that. So that's your message for the week, Cancer. It is all about your heart, your emotional connection, what you need to protect your space, and going through this sense of where has there, what is the story around that in the past? Has there been things that kind of didn't meet your emotional needs? Or people or relationships, and how can you nurture your own sense of inner stability and listen to those messages of your body and connect to the blessings and well-being that are here, and deeply understand what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. And so, yeah, I think it's a very empowered energy for you this week, Cancer. So that's your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And yeah, if you're interested in the beautiful Patreon community that we're building and growing, the link for that is in the description box below. And please take care, Cancer.